I'm enjoying how much you're enjoying this.
I love it, because I get to drink at the end.
Aloha, folks. Welcome back to Spike's Breezeway Cocktail Hour. We have another guest tonight. This is a model that I've worked with several times, and she's very sweet. She's a tattoo artist as well as a model, fetish and pinup and kind of some other stuff. But I would like to welcome my friend Cervena to the show.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Cervena Fox.
Yes, that's me.
Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
I think we started shooting together, what, a couple years ago? Or?
Something like that, yeah. It's been a while, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of good photos and a lot of fun times.
Very good times.
But you are also a tattoo artist.
Yes. I started tattooing when I was 16. Did it for a couple of years and then decided that like a long time ago, it just was a bit weird for women to be tattoo artists around that time. So then decided to tattoo later on, work on my modeling, build up my name. And then I came back to tattooing a good 5 years ago. Oh,
okay. Is that like your main career or is it modeling or?
It kind of flows. So like right now I'm doing really well with modeling, but like a month ago I was doing really good with tattooing. So it kind of goes in a wave, and that's why I like going in between the modeling, performing and tattooing.
Kind of good to have a lot of different things.
I get bored easy, so this is a good thing. Shakes it up.
Today we're gonna make a cocktail from the 1940s from Don the Beachcomber.
Hell yeah.
It's called 3 Dots and a Dash, which is Morse code for victory.
Yes.
And when this airs, we won't know who we don't know who the president is now.
No.
So depending on who it is then, this is not necessarily an avocation video. We're not talking about victory for whoever becomes the president.
It's victory for us. Just being alive right now, I would say.
All right. Don't read into this. This is not a political show.
No.
Unless you want to get into that later.
No, definitely not.
Certainly not. All right, so for this cocktail, we will be using lime, orange, Angostura bitters, Allspice dram, Martinique Rum, Demerara Rum, Falernum, honey syrup, and then super important to this cocktail is the garnish, and we'll be using these super fancy, super expensive Luxardo cherries.
I like cherries.
That's like a $20 jar.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Must be good.
They're super good.
They look really gooey. Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. And then also we're gonna be using this pineapple, and you'll see what we do with that at the end. Let's start by squeezing a lime. So if you wanna grab a lime and then cut that in half. Careful.
Trusting me with a knife.
Yeah, it's super sharp. Don't cut your hand off.
Ta-da.
And then go ahead and squeeze that in there.
I've never done this before.
Okay, well there's not a whole lot to it.
I'm weak.
Oh wow.
Okay,
you
wait,
just gotta, there you go. Okay.
God, Jesus.
So, okay, you don't have to kill it. Here's the thing, is this cocktail needs ½ ounce of lime juice per cocktail, so you need 1 ounce of lime juice. Really, if you're gonna be specific about tiki cocktails, you should make them one at a time because the amount of ice that goes into each drink dilutes the drink in a certain way. But we're gonna mix them together because this is...
Why not?
Yeah.
This is your show.
This is my show.
Yeah.
So we just wanna get to the 1 ounce line.
So not as much?
That's good right there, yeah. See the one?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You're talking to an English person. The metric system is different.
Oh, you're right.
So, yeah, so I don't
I've never noticed
get
your
this.
accent before.
No, not at all, right?
Not at all.
I pronounce all my T's.
Okay, let's we'll pour that into here. Next one, we're gonna do the orange juice. Same thing.
Well, I gotta put it in this.
No, I have a bigger
I
one.
was like,
for that.
I was just like, I don't know if that's gonna fit in there. You get very nervous with me with a knife, don't you?
A little bit, especially since your hands are still dyed from your earlier photo shoot, where she was covered in blood. What kind of model would you call yourself?
A chameleon, because I can mold into anything. No, seriously. Because I can do pinup, I can do high fashion, alternative.
Yeah, you know, yeah, you totally can.
Yeah, chameleon model.
All right.
That's a thing. This is really hard though. Or do I have to get this one too? Oh, jeez.
Same thing.
I'm gonna get carpal tunnel.
To that one over there. There's just kind of like not a lot of juice in this thing.
Nope, it's not juicy. Oh, God.
Oh my God.
You're making me work.
You seem a lot stronger than...
Oh,
you do
shit.
like hoop and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And she's also a burlesque performer.
Yeah.
What is with this? Why don't these things have more juice?
Are they not California ones? California ones are juicy. Well, Florida ones actually, I heard, right?
I don't know where these came from.
Florida orange is apparently the best. So
These are Stater Brothers ones. Until my orange tree starts producing.
Okay, let's do this.
All right, so let's get to the one.
Okay.
By the way, she the outfits that she brought today, she was trying to figure out something to wear on the show. And that's good right there.
Okay.
And all of them I had to be like for a Halloween show it would have been good, but you know.
I wasn't expecting to be in a Hawaiian atmosphere today. Otherwise I would have worn a really nice pretty dress. Next time.
Totally. Yeah. So the best way to go about making drinks is to do all of the mixes and the juices first, then the alcohols, because if you screw up, then you're not pouring out alcohol.
Very true.
So let's do the honey syrup.
Mm-hmm.
And honey syrup is just 1-to-1 honey and water.
Oh, it smells so good.
Okay, so 1 ounce of that.
Is it local honey?
I mean, I don't know. I don't have a hive or anything. That's good. What if I did have a hive? That'd be such a bummer. There'd be bees all over the place.
It's actually kind of nice. They're nice. My mom had a hive.
Your mom?
Mm-hmm. She has a farm in Buckinghamshire.
Buckinghamshire.
Yes.
I do love London.
Mm-hmm. Wow, it's like
That's
2 hours up.
That's like people calling this LA.
Yeah, no, exactly.
It's like Orange
for
County
real.
is like, yeah, an hour.
Like, you live in LA? No.
No, totally don't. Though I do love LA, except for...
No one does.
Except it feels like LA is falling apart.
Yes, it does.
Ooh, so that's Falernum.
Ooh, okay, that's strong.
Okay, so 1/4 ounce each drink of Falernum. So we need to get to 1/2 ounce.
There are no rules.
Whoop.
Oh, shit. Bit too much. Edit that.
Oh, just right back in there, huh?
Oh, is that not good? My
No, it's
bad.
okay. Okay, cool. So we're at 1/2 ounce. Okay. So the allspice also is 1/4 ounce. No, the tall guy. 1/4 ounce per cocktail, so 1/2 ounce of allspice.
I won't this one up. I got this. Got it.
All right. We need to dash some of that bitters into...
Is this one?
Yeah. So 1 dash per cocktail, so we're going to do 2 dashes.
What's a dash? Sorry, just like in.
No, so a dash, I learned this from one of my bartending buddies. All the way upside down, hard.
Oh, God. You sure?
2. Yeah, but... God, this
How
is
cool.
so terrifying. No. So I'll show you. So like...
Oh, okay.
Like that.
Just boom.
Yeah.
Okay. This is gonna go wrong.
Try not to get this... Oh, what? All right,
Was that
no.
bad? A little more?
No, so we need 2. So go all the way up and boom. Oh, okay, that was like...
Too much?
That's it.
Oh, God, it's gonna be so bitter.
No, it's not. Actually, the thing that I love about this cocktail is, and most Dawn the Beachcomber cocktails have this spice about them.
Okay.
And that's kind of one part of the spice. So,
We'll go with it.
not like spicy spice, but like spice.
I'm for the spice.
Okay. So I guess we're on to the rums now.
I love rum.
Do you?
I do. I'm a rum though.
What do you have a favorite cocktail?
I mean, recently I've turned into a tequila girl,
Ooh.
but rum still is really, really good. But I'm so basic. Whatever has rum in the first thing on the list, I go for.
I love how you call yourself basic.
Basic.
Yeah.
I'm a basic drinker.
Oh, a basic
Not
drinker.
a basic, yeah.
B.
Yeah, B. Not a basic B.
Okay, so we're gonna do 1.5 ounces of this Martinique rum. You see where that 1.5 is?
Yep.
1.5 per cocktail.
Oh, so 2 of these?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
Every dribble counts.
Yes. All right. Cool. And then we are going to use the Hamilton Demerara Rum. Oh, it's like a cork.
Oh, weird.
I
Haha.
love corks. 1/2 ounce per cocktail.
1/2.
So, yeah, an ounce.
1
Yes.
ounce.
All right.
Perfect.
So, there's the cocktail. We did it.
Excited. I didn't screw it up.
Okay, so for this cocktail, what we're going to do, as per most Dawn the Beachcomber cocktails, we're going to flash blend this with good ice.
This thing?
Yep. And this is the same kind of mixer that Dawn the Beachcomber used at his bars. Okay, I ran and got ice, and usually we use Sonic Ice. You know that, like the drive-in, the drive.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So when you go through the drive-through, if you want a bag of ice, you know they have that really good pebble ice.
Mm-hmm.
You can buy bags of ice,
Oh, I had no idea.
and it's great for cocktails. But I forgot to do that, so I crushed a bunch of ice real quick, and we will be filling this guy with ice. And go ahead. We're gonna do it for about 10 seconds.
You're gonna make me do it?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I'm so intimidated.
Why?
Oh, what do I do with this thing? What do I do?
So just put the thing on there.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go. Okay, and then see this little thing?
Okay, yeah.
You wanna hook it up in there. Just put your hand on the top. There you go.
Oh, my jeez. Okay.
Keep going.
Keep going.
That's probably good right there.
Yeah.
Okay, careful as you pull it off here.
Didn't know the little thing moves. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Funky.
Here's the cocktail. I do have a special announcement to make. We have brand new cocktail glasses
Ooh.
from Spike's Breezeway Cocktail Hour. And you can see the little dudes are the masks behind us.
Oh, really cute.
Yeah, thank you. These are available on the Hula Girls website, and they only come in pairs, so you get 2.
You gotta get a drinking buddy.
Yeah.
Basically.
So, oh man, this is one of my favorite cocktails, like for real. 3 dots and a dash. And it looks like we didn't get as much ice in here. And with these tiki cocktails, of course, you always want to fill them all the way to the top with ice. It's foliage.
It's art. Don't worry.
All right, so there's that. Now, jeez, what a mess.
The cherries.
Yeah, the cherries, and you can see there's a little poker there.
These ones?
Nope.
Nope. These ones?
Yep. So that's like a vintage cherry getter that I found. Yeah. So why don't you stab some cherries there? Oh jeez. Oh wow.
I
Did you do that so quick?
Bam.
Wait, how are we gonna do this? Here, you want to do it with your? So we need 3 of those. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Okay, so you
Another
need 2
one?
more.
Like, you know the bobbing apple game?
The bobbing apple game.
Bobbing for cherries.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that one was smooth.
You're kind of really good at this.
Thank you.
It's always a pain in the ass to try and get cherries. All right.
It almost is like you just got to stab it real fast. And it happens.
Yeah, otherwise it knows you're coming for it.
Exactly. Get it by
Okay.
surprise.
So lay that across the top of one of the drinks. Okay, let's do another one.
Okay.
So the cocktail's called 3 dots and a dash.
Oh, okay. I support this. I love cherries. So, and the fact
and
that
you've
it's
never had
rum-
these before?
No.
These are the best cherries of all the cherries.
I love cherries so much. I once went to a bar and asked them to put vodka in. Sorry, I was going to say lemonade, but to you guys, it's just Sprite. But after that, and I asked them to fill the whole cup up with cherries instead of ice. So it was a whole cup of cherries, glazed cherries, and then just the alcohol on top. It was great.
What'd you call that?
Cervena's ridiculous drink.
Maybe we'll feature that on the next cocktail show.
Yes.
The way that Dawn the Beachcomber used to garnish these was with the 3 dots, and then the dash was a rectangle of pineapple. But our friend Martin Kate over at Smuggler's Cove in San Francisco uses a palm thing. Leaf?
Leaf.
Frond?
Oh, you just like pulled off like, whoa.
Yeah. Okay, so here is how we're gonna garnish it. There you go. That's the drink. And so from the 1940s, this is Dawn the Beachcomber's 3 dots and a dash. Let's drink this thing. Cheers.
The American way, you go like that and then you drink.
Who
You
does that?
Stare at each other's eyes apparently when you do it. Apparently you're not allowed to do it if you
Wait,
don't
who
stare.
does that?
I don't know. People here have told me that's what you do. Are people fucking with me because I'm English?
Americans do that?
Yeah, apparently. So you go like that and then you look at each other as you bang it and then you eat it. I mean, drink it.
All right.
Oh. Oh. Spicy. I like it.
Yeah. But you can taste the spice, huh?
You can. I like it.
that might light you up.
What? Oh, yeah, I think it will, but I'm going to have another sip.
It's good though, huh?
Oh, very good. Cool, blimey. Very good. Okay.
Tiki drinks, usually people expect tiki drinks to be like super sweet. Oh, those are good, huh? Dude, so
Well,
good.
as you said sweet, that's really sweet.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like bitter and sweet together. I like that.
Yeah.
Sweet and sour.
I like, what is the flavor though of this drink?
Old man. Okay.
This is the taste of old man.
Oh, I don't know. Like
There's bits of the honey like way kind of far
did you just-
back.
Did you just see how British I was as I picked it up? That thing that came off.
Oh, I'm doing that too.
I don't know. It's just damn good. Can't
Yeah.
explain it.
You can definitely taste the rum though.
Oh, yes.
Careful.
Ooh. Yeah, you can definitely taste like one of these and I'll be lit. For real. So it's good.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, folks. Thank you so much for joining us on Spike's Breezeway Cocktail Hour. Thank you, Cervena, for gracing me with your.
Putting all the hard work into this. You sat there and now you're drinking it.
No, but thank you so much, folks, for joining us once again. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next cocktail video. Aloha.
Does aloha mean goodbye as well?
That is I think we started shooting to get off. Let me wait for this airplane thing to go away. That's John Wayne Airport.
Of course.
What, you don't like John Wayne?
Who's John Wayne? I actually have no idea who that is.
Who's John Wayne?
I have no idea. I haven't done my citizenship thing yet, so I haven't learned about American history yet, but when I go to that, then I will learn about everything.
Yeah, no, he would definitely be on the citizenship test. Maybe I should be revoked.
Look, you're already that way down, and you're already like so many words.
John Wayne was a movie actor in the 50s and 60s.
What did he do?
A movie called True Grit was one of them.
I need to be educated, apparently. There's going to be people in the comment section going, who the does she think she is?
She's not getting into our country. I bet you there's a lot of people like more your age that are just like, who's John Wayne? Like,
Well, I just learnt about that Columbus dude.
Christopher Columbus?
Yeah. No, legit, I did.
Is there like a favorite modeling job you've had?
There's been a few that have been kind of like ridiculously good. Like to the point that I'm like, whoa, is this real life? Like, is this happening right now? Do you want me to name them?
Yeah.
Okay. So Mike, I can never say his second name correctly. I'm sorry, dude, if you see this, but Bruise, I think it is. Ruiz.
Zed?
Yeah.
Zed's dead, baby. You say Z's and
Z's? Zed. Z. He's amazing, and I would never have got the opportunity to work with him unless if I didn't get this job. But it was for Inked magazine, and they basically like permed my hair, poured like latex on me, and then used a hairdryer to like spud it out.
Wow.
And the idea was kind of like dripping in ink. So I had all the ink dripping on me, but I had the tattoos, and they went around my tattoos.
Yeah.
And it was so high fashion. My hair was like out to here. It was huge. I've never seen anything like it before.
So was that for the cover of Inked magazine?
It was meant to be, and they kind of screwed me over a little. Yeah, but it still got the centerfold, and it was really good. And then they realized, they were like, we need to put you on the cover still, and then I got a cover a year later.
Oh.
But originally it was like, they said it was like a cover try, but then they still kind of, I don't really know.
It always comes down to one person going, that's going to be the cover.
Well, yeah, but then at the same time, like they got this power couple in the end, but they came up with the concept and the idea, and it was great. It was so high fashion and beautiful. But I think the thing was, because it was so high fashion, they were worried it wouldn't grab people's attention as much.
Oh, yeah.
So they went for then this power couple, which then she was the cover, and then he did all the artwork behind. And don't get me wrong, it came out beautiful. But it was definitely something I was really gutted about, because it was like my dream to go on that cover. Had this most epic shoot, flew all the way to New York City, and then I didn't get it. But it still got centerfold, and it was still great. And working with Mike was one of the best experiences of my life. He's such a sweetheart.
But then you did get the cover like after.
Yeah, a year later. It took to me being like, yo, give me the cover. And they were like, okay. Yeah. And I was like,
do you get people asking you how many tattoos you have?
yeah.
Is that an idiotic question?
I more ask, like, say them, can I talk about the space that I have left? Because it's now getting to a point that I'm like, I haven't got much space left, and I'd rather talk about that than what parts of me is tattoos. Let me ask you this. On my leg, I probably have about 30 sessions in it. In different pieces. Is it one tattoo because it's the entire leg, or is it 30 tattoos?
Yeah, and I mean, I think it's kind of a dumb question. Like,
right.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have a few tattoos, like here and there, fair enough. But when you start to like sleeve out, like your limbs and that, it's just a tattoo at the end of the day. Yeah.
And I hate talking to people about their tattoos.
No, go ahead. I don't mind.
Maybe I mind.
Oh, well, yeah.
Is your plan to be like fully tattooed, like covered?
No. So I feel like men, you can go crazy.
Yeah.
But I still feel like the face.
Especially if you're in the Japanese mafia. Except then you can't go on your face or your hands.
No, but I actually think the face is for conversation. So it's kind of like when you go crazy on the face, it's kind of hard. You look at them and you don't know where to look. You know, whereas in you right now, I look straight at your eyes because like that's what you look at.
That's why I don't have any tattoos at all. So you're constantly looking at my whole body.
What? But you seriously don't have one? What? We have a virgin. I may corrupt him. Please let me tattoo you. That would be fun. Sorry if I squirt at you. I didn't mean it like that. Jesus.
Can't put that in the video.
Men.
Jesus.
That's your mind, not mine.
You started it.
Oh wait, can I swear on your show?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Would you have something to swear about right now? The way the Trader Vic. What's happening here?
Wait, how much? Looks really interesting. Kind of intimidated by it. It does look intimidating. Look at it.
Yeah, it's super fancy.
Thank God it's not live. People will be like, she's fucking goofy. Oh, you got titties on your bar. I like titties.
I know, this is super exciting. Oops. Super exciting.
Safe.
All right, so we're gonna pour these into, you know what? Jeez. Let me get under you here. Well, you know what I mean. Have you ever been to the Trader Vic's in London?
No. What is that?
Trader Vic's?
Yeah.
It's like a tiki chain that's been
Everyone's
around.
gonna hate me on your show.
Been
Why
around.
did you even ask me on your show?
Because you're super fun. We have good times together. Trader Vic's has been around since the 40s.
Where is it in London?
It's in the basement of a hotel. Super fancy hotel.
Oh, okay.
I forget the name of the hotel, but there's a picture of me hanging in there.
Oh, you have to give me the location so then I can go check that out next time.
Do you have a favorite tiki bar?
Actually, yes, I do.
Ooh.
2, actually.
Okay.
And they're both in Vegas.
Ah, come on.
I know, sorry.
That's such a cop-out.
No, but it's because one of them, I had my wedding party there. So it's like a bit more sentimental value. And it was actually, we filmed the TLC show, Say Yes to the Dress there. So it was really fun. And they got it and they came out with all this fire stuff and it was fun.
Wait, you were on Say Yes to the Dress?
Yes. I emailed them 7 times to be like, put me on your damn show.
Wow.
I'm really vicious apparently when it comes to wanting stuff. I'm like, cha-cha-cha. And they're like, okay. Like,
You're very convincing about like,
I get what I want.
you do.
And it happened and it was really fun. But they like flew us out to Vegas, had our friends there and had the wedding.
So was that Frankie's or was that the Golden Tiki?
The Golden Tiki.
Okay, where
But
you did your...
Frankie's my other favorite one. And that's because I've had some really good times there. And it was like one of the first bars I went to when I went to Vegas when I was like 20. I know I was underage. 18 in England you can drink. So it was really weird for me. But they didn't ID me actually that time. But I got in and I just really had such a good time. And everyone was so sweet there. And it was just the vibe. I just enjoyed the vibe.
My buddy Moss owns that bar.
I think I've met him at one point there.
Yeah.
And it was a really good experience. And I was telling him how I would take the tiki cups and take them home. And I started collecting them at home. But it always like, I was like, oh, Vegas is at my heart. I love Vegas.
Yeah, I do love Frankie's a bunch. I haven't been to the... Well, I've been to the Golden Tiki once and I liked it, but Frankie's feels like a tiki bar. It's like tight and claustrophobic and like, in a good way.
I didn't feel the vibe as much in the Golden as much as I did as Frankie's. But then Golden, I just have such a like, because it was like my wedding party and they organized it and all my friends were there. We had the drinks on fire and we're all just like dancing and that's why it's more sentimental why I like that. But if I had to pick from one or the other, I definitely say Frankie's definitely over it. And that's because I have pretty much every tiki cup there is that they have.
Do you? Yeah.
Yeah. I kept taking them home. I love them.
The...
See, I just thought of something. We had a game when we'd go to Frankie's, me and my friends, to see how many cups we can get that guys would buy us. Because the drink is like $50, isn't it? With the cup.
Yeah.
And we had a bet, me and the girls, where it'd be like, how many cups can we get in a night from just random dudes trying to get us the drinks?
Pretty girls are just vicious.
I got a lot. It was great.
So Moss, the owner of Frankie's, owns there was like a rocket ship that was inside the Stardust.
All right.
I don't know if he still has it now, but I think he had like a super long garage and he had like this big rocket ship in his garage in Vegas.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I want one. I cannot drink anymore. I'm already feeling buzzed.
Oh, are
I've
you
only had that
serious?
little bit. Yeah, and I've got to drive home.
Yeah, I'll drink the rest of that.
Yeah. I was this close to asking if I can get another one from the jar.
Stab it away.
I'm good at that.
Cherry stabber. That sounds racist.
That does sound bad. I was more thinking like stabbing cabin. Like, but like, what I just got told what that means. I'm still learning. Bam, bam.
How rad is that thing?
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Bam. It's like swearing at you. That's really offensive to French people.
What, the 2 fingers up thing?
So the theory is, I could be wrong.
Okay.
Apparently this is offensive to French people.
Okay.
Because the English came in, it's before they had guns, so there would be archers. So that would be the fingers that they pull back on their thing.
Oh.
So the English would cut their 2 fingers off. So then the English would be like, haha, f you, and it's like them showing off that they have their fingers. Because they chopped off all the French ones.
Really?
Yeah, apparently, I don't know if that's correct.
That was a ruthless time back then.
Yeah, before guns.
Have you ever been to, there's a bar in London, it's underground, and it's themed like a 1940s tube.
Tube. You mean the
Tube.
tube, yeah?
Yeah.
You mean the train, right?
Yeah, the train.
Oh, okay. I was just seeing if we were vibing there. I was like, do you actually mean like a tube, or do you mean actually like a tube? Because
It's themed like a tube.
I was like, what, like
That's
a toilet roll or
It's an
something?
odd theme.
No, like, yeah, because people say metro a lot here, and I'm just like, the metro? I don't understand that.
Oh.
Metro to me is like a bus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But no, you actually mean the tube, like the train.
I was trying to be cool.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you for speaking my lingo.
God, what's the name of the place? It's one of the best bars I've ever been to in my life. It's in King's
Cross? Yeah. No, I've not been to it.
What the hell is the name of that bar? It's like my favorite bar in the world, and I can't.
They have a Harry Potter bar. That is fun. No, that's fun. Because you go in and they give you this cabinet, and then you like do these spells, and then you like get the drink out, and then you get all these things, you mix it together, and then you order these drinks, and they'll come to you with like cauldrons and stuff, and you brew your own drink inside it.
Oh, okay.
And then you put like the what's the ice that makes it kind of smoke?
Dry ice?
Dry ice, that's it. You put that in and all this, and they just do all this, as well as like they set something on fire as well, where they'll sprinkle something and it'll just go boom.
Yeah.
Well. Yeah, they do all that, so it's actually really fucking fun.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon's what makes the fire.
Oh,
go.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cahoots is the name of the bar.
Oh, Cahoots. I've heard of that.
Yeah, it's a thing.
I haven't been to it, but I've heard of that.
It's really good. Here's the thing that got me when I was in London. Like around midnight, I was like, I just kind of want to go to a pub. Turns out they're all closed.
Mm-hmm. Like, why?
Yeah.
Depends where you are, but also like you got to think like clubs stay open. It depends on like if it's a Friday or a Saturday night. Sometimes they open till 4 a.m.
I don't want to go to a club.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Pubs are only meant to be like a casual thing. So sometimes they'll close at midnight. Sometimes most of the time
Dude, they were closed at like 9.
Well, it depends if they're a food place. And it also depends where you are, because sometimes like the fancier ones are the ones that close early. But like when I used to work in a pub, because I was a bartender in pubs, like they would come and close around 11.
So are you gonna drink the rest of this?
No,
or?
I can't. I'm driving. I've got to be careful.
Looks like I get 6 dots and 2 dashes. You should go follow Cervena Fox on Instagram at Cervena
Fox. And spelled CERVENAFOX, not Savannah. Everyone always say Savannah. They're like SA, and I'm like, no.
Well,
Yeah.
I like rum. A quick couple questions.
Okay.
Do you have a favorite band?
Bring Me the Horizon.
What? It's a band name?
Yeah, it's a band name. So I hated them back in the day because they were so
Who are you
hardcore.
talking about?
So they were like this hardcore band back in the day. These young kids that were just like crazy. Anyway, I hated them. Even saw them live and was like, go yourself. But I actually started really He's over here. I actually started really respecting them when they came out with, I can't say Sacramental, I think it's called, their album. They started kind of like lightening up a bit, and I was like, okay, I like this. And it was about heartbreak, about going through things, and I was like, I can relate to that a little bit, cool. Then they came out with That's the Spirit, and that one was like extra light.
Are they
like,
British?
Really bouncy. Yes, they are actually.
That's the
There you
Spirit.
go. But,
What are they, they're like metal?
yeah, no, I don't know. But this is the thing, they kept changing every album they came out with, it was always different. And then their latest one, like they've been doing singles, they've been working with so many this album, they're working with so many artists, like Grimes, who does dubstep stuff. So there's one song that's always like dubsteppy, and then the next song is with a rapper.
Oh, okay. Huh.
So then they started like evolving into like a band that was just like then going, okay, well this album's like this album's like this, and this one we're gonna completely change to this. And I just respect them as artists.
Yeah.
Because I really like how they keep coming out with something new, and it's always something so exciting.
You know what I
And
like?
just like that.
I like AC/DC.
I love it.
Because when you get AC/DC, you know every single song is gonna sound like AC/DC.
It's the same.
But I appreciate what you're talking about. Like,
Yeah.
But like it's like when you go to In-N-Out, you know that they're not gonna put an omelet on the menu.
True that.
But there are certain restaurants where you go, I would like tacos and
Ramen.
I think me growing up, like most of the bands that I liked were very much like, you know what you're gonna get. Although like the Clash, I think moved around from like reggae to punk and you know
like them,
a couple of different things. But yeah, that's an interesting concept.
Yeah, just because like that, like I just like them as artists where they just keep changing, making things sound good. I think you would like it. I think you'd be like, okay, it's cool. I wouldn't put it on all the time, but like, I think you'd be like,
But like
as an
the
artist,
intent, yeah, totally.
you would
No.
respect it. You know?
I can
Being
respect
an
it.
artist yourself, you know.
Oh, thank you very much. What's
Is it good?
What do you mean?
Did you wash it?
Do we need to wash it?
I don't know. If you're gonna put it in a drink. Yeah. In England, they did have in Tesco's, which is like a Kroger's, they legit had somebody open up a banana and there was a black widow inside it. In England! Like, that's fucking crazy. A black widow in England.
How did it get there?
It was inside the banana.
No, the banana. How did it get to England though?
Oh, we don't grow bananas in England.
No, the Black Widow.
It was inside the banana. It just, like went inside. You know the bottom part, the squishy part? It just buried itself in the end, so when the lady opened up the banana, it popped out.
That's horrifying.
Yeah, it was on the news and everything. Like, yeah,
Sheesh.
it was crazy. I actually have a drink. I actually do have my own shot.
Do you?
Yes.
Where is that?
It's called Sex in the Hot Tub.
Well,
It was at the Big Red in London, on near Holloway Road. But basically, so you get a shot glass and you fill it half with Jack Daniels, and then a quarter Archers, and then a quarter Malibu. And then what you do is you do a shot of not a shot, but like a dab of Tabasco sauce. So then basically when you drink it, you taste the whiskey, then you get the nice fruity flavors, and then the last thing is you get the spiciness on your lips. So it's not actually that hot, but you just get it on your lips. But you don't shake it up or anything. But I kept making it for people, and they ended up putting it on the menu.
wow. It really sounds horrible.
No, honestly, it's great. Trust me. And the people that have said that to me, and I've had like a bartender make it, they've actually been like quite surprised. Because it's like you got the whiskey, and then the fruitiness as well kind of like backs it up, and then the tingling on your lips. It's good.
You know I have a hot tub, right?
Oh yeah.
I guess we're done. Are we done?
You finished both, so we're done.
I want more. Okay.
Tacos!
The end.
The end.
That was fun.